Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're going to do a recap of yesterday's session, which was a back training session. It was probably the shortest workout I've had in, geez, I don't know, years probably. It was a very short workout. I just didn't have the power, the energy, or the focus to go through the entire routine. So I did make the best of it. So the idea yesterday was to continue with the 5 plate sessions with the rack pull. I worked up to 4, felt heavy, and then when I tried to go for 5, which 2 weeks ago I did 8 reps, I couldn't move the bar. It wouldn't move. It wouldn't move. I mean, for all the effort I would put in. So the mind wasn't there. There just wasn't a connection. So to save the session, I decided to rep out with 4 plates because I know I can do 4 plates, right? Last week I did 7 plates from the floor, which I hadn't done in a long time. And I think that set me back a little bit because remember with this heavy training, at least, for me, it takes a while to recoup and improve. In other words, I said, in the last video, these type of lifts, at least for me, they take at least 3 to 4 weeks to actually recuperate from. So what does that mean? You go in for a max lift like that, like a super heavy session, 500 pounds for deadlifts or rack pulls. At my stage, yeah, they take a lot to recuperate from. So the next few weeks would be more, more isolation, more pump, more reps, just a different type of work until we can get back into that mindset of lifting really heavy weight. I mean, it has to be there or you're going to get hurt. There's no use in trying to lift that type of heavy weight if your mind is not there. You feel it right away if it's there or not. And yesterday it was not there. So I backed down and I did the 4 plates and I said, well, I'm going to go and see. I'm going to see how many reps I can do, with these silly little rack pulls. I mean, they're not silly. They're effective. They work. Purists will kind of disdain them and say, rack pulls, we'll just do the deadlift. It's a complete body workout. But no, the rack pull is an effective move if done properly and if you engage your mind muscle to work the muscles that you want to target. So in my case, it's not just an erector spinae movement. It works the entire back and especially the lats, which you would not think would be heavily engaged with a rack pull. But if you pull your arm and roll your shoulder as you're not going to hyperextend back. You'll notice in the video I don't try to do a hyperextension with the rack pull. It's only to a certain state, to a certain angle, and then I always try to crunch the scapula. Always try to, like you're trying to grab a pencil between your rhomboids, right? So the first few reps, pretty heavy, we're going for it like 5, 6. And as the reps increase, the enthusiasm to go further increases also. When I got to 10, I couldn't believe it. I said, okay, well, just continue, like, 11, 12, 13. It becomes like never ending, like I was thinking when I got to 13, I said, I'm going to go for 20. But when I got to 15, that was it. Like I gasped. It's like, not one more. That's the point where you take those heavy sets a little further than you should. That's where injuries happen. And that's one thing I need to avoid is injury because I don't want to be set back. I don't want to miss training sessions and I don't have time to lose. So those rack sessions are fun. They give an outlet to, like, when you really can't do the other stuff. You can't do a proper deadlift. The energy is not there for full range of motion, barbell rows or something like that. So the rack pull, high reps, it was a PR for me. I'd never done 15 reps with that weight. Cool, that was fun. And then immediately afterwards, I go to the low row cable, the seated low row, which is an excellent exercise. It's an excellent exercise to combine with these heavy free weight, mass monster type of moves. So I did have the energy there to try the full stack. I've done it before. The full stack at this gym is like 287 pounds. So that's what I put on straight up. Well, no, I warmed up with 110 for 15 reps, 185 for 12, And then I put the whole, the full stack 287. You can see on the video, guys standing up and, trying to, heave that thing into position. And I got 5 kind of clean reps. Yeah, they were clean reps. And then immediately drop it down to a very lightweight, from 287 to 66 pounds. And then do one arms. And that was it. That was the entire workout. After a 10-minute treadmill warm-up, spent like 15 minutes on the rack pulls, and then, probably a total of 3, 4, 5 minutes on the low rows, and that was it. That was it for the day. Now, let me state that those short workouts, when done with that type of intensity and that type of focus, are definitely productive. So, today my lat is chafing, like when your inner thigh is chafing when you get, when you start to gain weight, or, for those people out there who are fat, you know how that is with your inner thigh. That's how I feel my lats today. They're kind of like burning. I have to put some kind of gel or cream on them because it's just like, and that hasn't happened in a long time. So I know that workout definitely pumped some shit up back there. It was a lot of fun. In any case, it was a very short workout, but it saved the day by doing something interesting. Do something, when you feel like that at the gym. Either go home, don't train, and if you do decide that there is some energy there, don't go for those things that you can't do. Obviously, you're not going to be able to do them. Duh. But try to do something extraordinary that you've never done before within the context of the energy that you do have. And that's why I opted for the 15 rep rack pull. One of these days I'm going to go for 20, and then the deadlift and all that. Yeah, it's just a lot of fun. This should be fun, guys. I mean, this should be like the funnest thing that you can do. Make it fun, make it exciting. Do interesting, different things to your workout to try to set new PRs, new limits. Like I reached the limit on that low row stack. I'm going to have to, start putting some added weight on it, and that's going to be fun. I know some gyms, those low rows go like up to 350 pounds. Most commercial gyms, it's like in the upper 200s, and that's where this gym is at. So I was going to do some T-bars, but no, I mean, you just do what you can. So that's the message today. Short workouts can be very productive as long as they're intense, they're focused, and just do just enough. So, anyways, that's it for today. I hope you enjoy the video and get something from it. And God bless everybody, and see everybody next time. Bye.
Buenos días. Invito a todos sus usuarios a participar en la clase de cycling con el profesor Mauricio, que iniciará en 5 minutos. Invito a todos sus usuarios a servicio iniciará en 5 minutos.